In one of his last public statements before his death in 2013, Masao Yoshida was asked if he considered himself a hero. He just shook his head and said, "I am not brave. I simply stayed because someone had to." History disagrees. He saved a nation. On March 11, 2011, a magnitude 9 earthquake, the most powerful ever recorded in Japan, struck off the coast. It triggered a monstrous tsunami, with waves reaching up to 40 meters high. This wall of water crashed into the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant, overwhelming its defenses and cutting off all power. The cooling systems failed, and the plant's 6 reactors began to melt down, one by one. It was a crisis on a scale the world had never seen. In the control room, chaos reigned. Radiation levels were soaring. Explosions rocked the facility. The government and the plant's operator TEPCO considered a full evacuation of all personnel. This would have meant abandoning the plant entirely, leading to an uncontrolled, catastrophic release of radiation that would have contaminated vast swaths of Japan, including Tokyo, rendering them uninhabitable for decades. The fate of millions hung in the balance. At the center of this storm was the plant manager, Masao Yoshida. Faced with an impossible choice, he made a decision that would define his legacy. He defied direct orders from his superiors at TEPCO headquarters to stop injecting seawater into the overheating reactors. They worried the salt water would ruin the reactors permanently, a financial concern in the face of a national catastrophe. Yoshida knew it was the only chance to cool them and prevent a far worse disaster. He famously told his staff to ignore the orders, continuing the desperate fight to bring the plant under control. They worked in terrifying conditions, in darkness, surrounded by lethal radiation, risking their lives every second to prevent the worst-case scenario. Masao Yoshida passed away from cancer 2 years later. His death was not officially linked to the radiation exposure from the accident, but he had spent the final chapter of his life in the heart of a nuclear inferno. But for the people of Japan and the world, his courage in the face of unimaginable disaster marks him as one of the greatest heroes of our time. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as moving as I did, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into incredible true stories.